CBS News Justice and Homeland Security correspondent Jeff Pegues is in Washington and joins me now. So, Jeff, is there concern that WikiLeaks plans to work with the tech industry and allow them access to CIA hacking tools?
Well, I think anybody in the intelligence community who's watching or who watched that today was concerned about what he's talking about there. Even though the CIA has not authenticated the data that he has put out there, but the reaction that we're seeing is, yes, this is another embarrassing moment for the intelligence community, and there have been leaks before, but there are some who are saying that this one could be the most devastating of them all because of the type of information that he is leaking here and discussing here. And yes, so if there is some sort of cooperation between Assange and others to patch vulnerabilities, well, that hurts intelligence gathering. So there is some concern about the dissemination of this information, certainly.
How likely is it, Jeff, that technology companies would take Assange up on his offer?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We are reaching out to tech companies to see how they handle this. In a way, he's put them on the spot here. But we'll have to see how they react to what he is offering them. And we are, Vlad, as you know, hearing from the CIA and getting their reaction to this. They're saying that in a statement that, well, Assange is not the bastion of integrity. So the CIA is firing back at Assange, who really took a shot at the intelligence community today with all that he talked about. He was discussing this issue for about an hour, taking questions from people who sent them in via Twitter and other forums. And so he spent an hour up there against that white screen talking about this disclosure, which came on Tuesday, 8,000 documents, and these are documents pertaining, in his words, to the years 2013 and all the way up to 2016. So some of them are fairly recent, according to what he says he has his hands on. And he also, and you heard it there, criticized the intelligence community, the CIA specifically, for allowing this type of information to get out there, saying that it wasn't secure, and he called it devastating incompetence.
Yeah, and Jeff, it's interesting because Assange said the data was discovered after being passed around by members of the U.S. intel community. I think a lot of people, when this story broke, thought that perhaps somebody at WikiLeaks had hacked into the CIA database or CIA systems. So is there any concern that this release could have been an inside job?
There is that concern, but you can't rule anything out. So investigators, the FBI, has launched a criminal and counterintelligence investigation, and they're going to look at several things, whether this was an inside job, whether it may have involved some sort of state actor, whether this was a hack. So they're going to look into all of these things. And something else that I think was interesting is this revelation that U.S. intelligence was aware that there had been some sort of suspicious activity well before Tuesday when these documents were disclosed. And Assange alluded to that as well.
Wow. And Jeff, if these files are confirmed and appear to be genuine, or if they're confirmed genuine, what are the consequences to the U.S. intel community from them being released? I mean, I know in the CIA statement, they say that in one instance, this puts U.S. personnel in jeopardy.
Well, yeah, and we've seen this before. In fact, we've been told over the years that the Snowden revelations, Edward Snowden, the NSA leaker in 2013, that is the type of disclosure that it takes a lot of time for these intelligence/law enforcement agencies to recover from, because you have these sensitive secrets out there in the open, and it speaks to their methods of gathering intelligence and gathering information, and in their view, it puts lives in danger, and then it allows terrorist organizations to adjust their tactics as they try to elude law enforcement. And so there is lasting damage from disclosures like this one. Again, even though the CIA says this data that has been put out there has not been authenticated, there is lasting damage to the intelligence community when you have disclosures, the likes of which Assange claims he has made.
All right, Jeff Pegues reporting for us from our Washington bureau. Jeff, thank you.